Hi guys, my name Mohamed Syaakiriin and my partner.
Hi, my name is Shuhada Binti Abdul Hakim.
Today we will review about masterpiece film. That title is And So We Put Goldfish in the Pool. This film is written by Nagahisa. It's based on the true story. It's focused on the 4 Disobedient 15 years old girl. The cast is the Akane, Marin Nishimoto, Mayu, Rina Kikuchi, Tomiko, Rina Matsuyama, and Roko, Hina Yukuwa. They set in Saitama, Japan. They released this film is about they release 400 goldfish from a tank into their high school pool. The shot is set in city of Saitama, Japan, and follow the life of the 4 young girls stuck in the dull and eventful town. This film is beautifully shot and does not follow a traditional narrative structure. Instead, it uses visual and sound to create an immersive experience that is both captivating and sometimes is unforgettable.
The film uses humor and creativity to depict the challenges and boredom faced by the girls in their mundane surroundings. However, beneath the surface, the film delves into the theme of freedom and restriction as the girls feel restricted by both external factors such as societal expectations and their suburban setting, and also internal factors such as their own desires and limitations. So the main characters' action, including their rebellious act of releasing 400 goldfish into their high school pool, actually reflect their internal struggles and them questioning their own freedom. So this actually highlights the tension between wanting to break free from societal constraint and being bound by them.
So we're gonna talk about the internal factors that contribute to the girl's sense of restriction. The characters in this film are struggling with their feeling of confidence and desire for freedom. The suburban setting of Sayama, which is limited option for entertainment and opportunities, serve as a metaphor for the feeling of being trapped. The rapid and the unplanned development of the suburban, which pose a threat to a quality of life and can lead to various problems, only add to their sense of being stuck. In addition to the suburban setting, the girls are also influenced by social expectations, the action and the behavior of those around them, the culture and the social norm of their community, as well as the role of authority figure, can shape their life and experience. In addition to facing challenge in their suburban community and society, the girl in this film are struggle with internal factors that impact their sense of freedom. This internal factor can impact the girl's choice and behavior, leading them to seek out a new experience and memories as a way break free from the monotony of their daily routine.
In this scene, the characters express the feeling that their life have become monotonous and unfulfilling, like zombies just waiting for that. So this can be seen through their statements about living in a boring peace and having to live the same routine all over again. So basically, the main characters in the short film actually expressing their frustration with this phenomenon, suggesting that they actually feel trapped living as zombies because they have been wanting something special or interesting or significant enough to happen for the past all the years that they have been living. So this suggests that the zombie idea had a negative impact on their life, so it contributes to a sense of boredom.
And the next thing we can talk about in this film is the suburban struggle. This film follows the story of 4 teenage girls who initially desire freedom but influenced by various factors that lead them to want to stay in their hometown. These factors include their suburban upbringing without access to beach, family issue that encourage a more mature outlook on the future, and a desire to avoid social problems that might arise if they leave their hometown.
Actually, based on all the scenes, all the characters in this story actually has the option to leave the suburbs and join their friend Umi in a new location, but they chose not to do so due to their fear of negative social consequences that could potentially harm their self-esteem. The lighting technique used in the scenes, known as chiaroscuro lighting, effectively conveyed the emotions of the characters and added to the beauty of the scene. So this lighting involved the use of strong contrast between light and shadow to create a sense of drama and depth meaning. The setting of these scenes, especially in the women's clothing section of a shopping mall, also serve as a symbol of the girls' transition into adulthood and their ability to take on responsibilities and lead a fulfilling life.
The meaning and uses of and so. First and foremost, the word and so in this film indicates to something, such as the word and mean to link toward or phrase. Next, the word so as a subordinating conjunction to introduce a clause of result or decision. For example, I got here, it was long journey, I'm so tired now. The word and so clearly show how their lives are deeply intertwined. At the same time, it means the relationship between one chapter to another to make an epic film. The next topic we're going to talk about is the contrast between the pool and the other possible place to dispose the goldfish. The pool serves an important setting in this film because it represents a space where the character can escape the constraint and expectation of outside the world. The pool is contained space, much like the character's own emotion and desire. It's a place where they can confront their own fear and insecurity, and where they must decide how to navigate their own path in life. The contrast between the pool of other possible places to dispose the goldfish serve to highlight the theme of conformity and rebellion in this film. This contrast suggests that the characters are struggling to find a balance between conforming to the expectation of society and rebelling against the expectation to be true to themselves. The pool serves as a symbol of the struggle, and the choice the character make in the pool ultimately reflect their own desire and values. The pool symbolizes their entire life. Although the goldfish were released into the pool, the fish is still trapped. This is due to the fact that it should live in a suitable environment, such as a river.
Goldfish represent being trapped in a tank and being unable to move. So actually, the goldfish reflects the girls. And also goldfish are often used as symbols in literature and art, and their meaning can vary depends on the context in which they are shown or presented. So they can symbolize freedom or escape, prosperity or wealth, love or affection, and even the fluctuating nature of emotions. I personally think the girls attempted to break free from their own sense of captivity by saving these goldfish and releasing them into a larger space. However, they didn't consider that a pool is simply a larger space that is also closed off.
So we have come to ending. The conclusion of the film is to follow the story about a 4 teenage girl who desire freedom but are ultimately influenced by various factors that lead them to want to stay in their hometown. This film explores the challenge and difficulty faced by the teenager as they navigate the transition from childhood to adulthood, and the balance between granting their freedom and imposing necessary constraints. The overall theme of the film is the struggle to find one's own identity and independence in the face of social and personal constraints. From the film, we can infer several moral values that can be applied to our life. These include the importance of finding one's own identity and independence, the value of close relationship and friendship, and the importance of striking a balance between granting freedom and imposing necessary constraints. Overall, this film encourages us to embrace our individuality and to seek out opportunity for self-expression and growth, while also recognizing the importance of considering the need and the feeling of others and the importance of making responsible and well-informed decisions. Thank you. That's all from us.